Chris. All right. So, I think we're ready. Everybody have their mat ready? And let's go ahead and start. So remember, just make this next hour all about you. We're going to set aside all of our stress and focus on some good breathing and some relaxation and getting us ready for the rest of our day. Let's go ahead and relax down on our mats. Let your arms be restful at your sides, palms open face to the sky. Close your eyes and just start to breathe deeply in through your nose. Expand your belly, back, and rib cage as you inhale. And exhale out through your nose as well. While we're breathing in through the nose and out through the nose, just become aware of your face and relax your eyes, relax your jaw. Let go of any tightness in your neck. Breathe from your shoulders all the way down to your fingertips. And then let's breathe from the top of our head all the way down to the tailbone and feel your breath weave itself in between each segment of your spine. Now guide your breath into your legs and let's breathe from our hips to our toes. And I want you to just wiggle your toes. And then flex your feet and spread your toes out really wide. Spread your toes tight. Spread them nice and wide. Scrunch them tight. Once more, spread wide. And then scrunch them tight. And then just let your feet relax. Let's inhale the arms to the sky and exhale behind us. Reach out through all of your fingers. Push out through the heels of your feet. Stretch your body really straight. And then feel your body go soft. Let's inhale the arms back up and exhale, return them to your sides. Once they're back down alongside you, let's pull the left knee into our chest. Give it a nice close hug. And just point and flex your left foot. Roll the ankle around, lead with your big toe. And then do a few the other way. And then we'll just rest that foot. Switch the legs, pull the other knee in, nice tight hug to the body. Start with your point flex. And then roll the ankle around, lead with your big toe. And do a few the other way. And then just let your foot rest. Now let's bring both knees in. Give yourself a nice tight hug. Rock gently side to side, massage your back a little bit. And then come back to a neutral place and circle your knees around and around. Massage that lower back. And then let's reverse. And then from there, we'll just hug the knees in tight once again. And let's rest our feet back on the mat. Now let's open our arms wide and drop both of our knees to the left as we look right. Bring the knees back up. We'll let them fall to the right as we look left. And then bring them back to that neutral place. Now let your arms come down alongside your body once again. And just re-extend your legs all the way out onto the mat. We're going to flex our feet again, pressing really, really out through the heels. And then stretch your arms really straight alongside your body. And then just let everything go soft. Now let's try that again. Push out through the heels of your feet. Stretch out all the way down the length of your arms. and then everything goes soft. We're ready to once again bend the knees. Let's bring them back into the chest. And as we exhale, we're going to roll up. And that's going to bring us into an easy cross-legged position. Let's open our palms to the sky. Let the backs of our hands rest on our knees. Close your eyes and continue to breathe deeply in through the nose, out through the nose. And then let your chin drop to your chest and breathe into the back of your neck. Inhale, lift, tip the head back, open your throat. Exhale again, chin to chest. Inhale, lift, open the throat. Exhale, chin to chest. And inhale, lift it back, open the throat. And then bring yourself back to that neutral place. We're going to turn our eyes to look over our right shoulder. Come back to neutral and turn to look over left shoulder. Come back to neutral, turn to look right once again. And then back through neutral as we turn and look left. And then let your head come back to that neutral place. Drop the chin against the chest. Place your hands together at heart center. As we inhale, let's open the arms, open the heart. And exhale the hands back together. Inhale, open the arms, open the heart. And exhale back together. Inhale, opening arms and heart. And exhale together. Once more, we inhale and open. And exhale back together. Let's lace all of our fingers and push our palms away from our body. Breathe across the upper back and the back of our shoulders. And then turn the palms to face you as if you're holding a large ball in front of your body. Let's release the arms down, and from there, shoulder rolls from back to front. Let's make the circles a little bit larger. And then finally, just let the arms extend wide. Open the heart, open the throat. And then we'll bring our hands back to heart center. Now let your hands return to your knees, palms face open to the sky, and take another breath. On our next exhale, we're going to bring ourselves forward onto hands and knees. So whatever works best for you, we're coming forward. Once we've made it onto those hands and knees, got shoulders over hands, hips over knees, tops of the feet on the mat. Turn your hands in slightly. Make sure your fingers are spread wide. And press your weight into the first 3 fingers of each hand. Let's start sinking our navel, lifting our tailbone, lift our head, open our heart, cow. Exhale as you round up for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, round cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, round cat. And then just make your way back to that neutral place. Extend the right leg behind and push out through the right heel. Reach the left arm forward and let your left palm rotate towards the sky. Exhale, come back down and we'll switch. Send the left leg behind and the right arm forward. Exhale, lower, we'll switch again. Extend and reach. And then from there, let's bring the knee to the elbow. And then re-extend. Draw the knee to the elbow. Re-extend. Once more, knee to elbow. And re-extend. Come back to all fours and we'll switch. Coming back into that spinal balance. And then bring the knee to the elbow and re-extend. Knee to elbow and extend. Once more, knee to elbow and extend. And then we're back to all fours. Let's separate the knees, touch the big toes, push back with that tailbone. Let your chest drop through your knees, forehead to the mat. Extended child's pose. Try flipping your palms so they're more skyward. And feel the stretch deepen down the side of your body. Flip the palms back over, tuck your toes, and let's make our way up into down dog. Allow your head to drop through extended arms. Feel your ribs pull closer to your thighs And feel the back of your shoulder blades pulling towards your gluteals. While we're here, we're going to walk our dog a few times, so just lift and lower each heel individually. Now let's raise up both heels and press them back down. Try again, raise those heels and press them back down. Now let's inhale ourselves into a good sturdy plank, eyes looking out, belly button tight. Press yourself back up into down dog. Try again, draw yourself forward into plank and press back into down dog. Once more, come forward to plank. Modify to your knees. As we lower, elbows go wider and wider, chest comes down, hips come down, elbows tuck in, press to the hip bones, lengthen as you rise into cobra. Exhale, take it back down again. Tuck the elbows in and inhale, rise into cobra. Again, exhale on the way down. Tuck the elbows in and inhale, rise for cobra. Now let's push all the way back into extended child's pose and breathe. Scoop the belly in and round up for your cat. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, open your heart, cow. Exhale again, round cat. And inhale, open for cow. And then come back to that neutral spine. Let's tuck our toes and make our way back up into downward facing dog. Few more walks of our dog. Raising our heels, pressing them down. Inhale, float forward into plank. Modify if you'd like. We're going down, elbows wide, chest down, hips down, elbows tuck in. Inhale, rise into cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Again, inhale into plank. Modify if you'd like. You lower down. Inhale, rise cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Now take a giant step forward with your left foot. Once we've got our foot forward, knees over ankle, weights in our first 3 toes, eyes looking out, there's a good strong lunge. Now add your arms and show me your airplane lunge. And then let's bring the hands back down and sink down onto your right knee. Press down to the top of your right foot. Let's rise to the sky for crescent moon. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. Tuck the right toes, come back up into lunge, and then send that left foot back and press back up into down dog. Now let's step the right foot forward. Again, we want our foot between the hands. We've got our knee over our ankle. Weight in the first 3 toes of our foot, eyes looking out. Good sturdy lunge. Once ready, you can add your arms, and there's your airplane. Let's bring the hands back down. Go ahead, set your left knee down. Cross to the top of your left foot. Let's rise up. Crescent moon. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. Lift the toes, return to your lunge, and now step your left foot forward. Let your big toes meet, keep your heels apart, feel your ribs pressed against your thighs. Inhale as we roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale into your heart. Inhale again to the sky, and exhale, fold the body forward. Inhale, look out, and exhale as we sink. Inhale again, roll up. Reach high, touch the sky, and exhale to your heart. Inhale, extend, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out, and exhale as we sink. Let's step back, left foot, right foot, hold on to your plank. Exhale, lowering the body down. Inhale, rising into cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. In exhale, downward facing dog. Step left foot forward, right foot forward, toes in, heels out. Inhale as we roll up, reach high, touch the sky. Exhale, return to the heart. Inhale again, extend. Exhale, fold the body forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, come on down. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale, lowering the body. Inhale, rising into cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale into our plank. And exhale again, downward facing dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes and heels out. Inhale, let's roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale, return to heart. Inhale again, extend, and exhale as we fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale as we sink. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale, lowering the body. Inhale, rising into cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale again, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes and heels out. Inhale, let's roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale, return to your heart. Again, inhale, stretch. And exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold deeper. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale as we lower. Inhale, rise into cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes and heels out. Inhale as we roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to our heart. Now let your arms extend long at your sides, and there's standing mountain pose. Breathe. So hopefully you feel a little more energized. You've got that blood flow moving. You're going to inhale, touch the sky, and exhale again, fold forward. Inhale, looking out. Exhale, sinking deeper. Left foot steps back into your lunge. Now let's push the left heel down. Turn your left toes out. Draw a straight line from your right heel to the back of your left heel and start lifting upper body. We've got our weight in our first 3 toes of that right foot. We've got our hips squaring, shoulders square, and the arms. Keep the shoulders away from your ears, but feel your fingers reaching to the sky and breathe into Warrior One. Let's open your arms wide as you open your heart and open your throat. And then let's place our hands together at heart center. Inhale, a little taller. Exhale, rotate towards the right shoulder and then hinge over and try to get that left elbow tucked to the outside of your right thigh. And then maybe you want to try opening the arms. Hands come back together if they're apart. Let's untwist. Send your hands to the mat. Lift to the ball of your foot. Step that right foot back into plank. Exhale, melting the body down. Inhale, rising into cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. And exhale again, downward facing dog. Left foot steps between the hands. Let's push our right heel down. Turn your right toes out. Draw the straight line from your left heel to the back of your right heel. We're lifting up. Got our knee over our ankle. Weight in those first 3 toes. Hips are square. Shoulders released. Arms to the sky. Warrior One. Open your arms. Open your heart. And then let your hands press together at heart center. Let's inhale, start rotating off to your left. Exhale, tucking right elbow outside left thigh. Really opening that elbow and shoulder towards the sky. If you wish, you can open the arms. Hands come back together if they're apart. And we untwist, returning our hands to the mat. Lift to the ball of your right foot. Send that left foot back into plank. Exhale as we lower. Inhale, rise into our cobra. Exhale, tuck our toes. We're back into down dog. Inhale, forward to plank. And exhale again, downward facing dog. Let's step left foot forward, right foot forward, toes in, heels out. Inhale, roll the body up, reach high to the sky. And exhale to your heart. Again, we're going to inhale, extend, exhale, and fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale and sink. Now while we're here, let's cradle our elbows in the palms of our hands. Let your head just dangle within the framework of your arms and feel your ribs resting against your thighs. So perhaps you have to keep your knees bent. That's perfectly fine. From there, let your fingers return to the mat. Step back with your left foot into your lunge. Once again, push your heel down, turn your toes out. Align your left heel with the back of your right heel. We're rising back up, coming back into Warrior One. Good, now let the arms come forward and start to pull your right leg straight. As that's happening, we're going to rotate at the waist and we end up facing the wide edge of our mat. Adjust your feet so your toes are in, your heels are out, your feet are a little wider than your hips. 5-pointed star. From there, hold the belly button tight and let's hinge forward. Stop when your back is parallel to the ceiling. And there's our straddle airplane. As we exhale, let's bring our hands to the mat. Inhale, look out. And exhale, see if you can sink a little deeper. And again, just let go of the upper body. Knees are as soft as we need them to be. And our upper body is just like a rag doll. And then from there, let's push down through those palms and the arms get straighter and straighter. Let's inhale again into our flat back. Exhale, re-extend into your airplane. And then inhale as we rise to standing. Now that we're back up, turn your palms open to the sky so you're back in 5-pointed star. And now let's inhale and start to slowly lift the arms overhead. Let just your fingertips meet. And then press your palms nice and tight together. Keep those shoulders relaxed. And then let the arms come forward and feel that deep stretch across your upper back and the back of your shoulders. Good, and then lace all of your fingers and push your palms away from your body. And then let's reopen and come back into star. Now we're ready to turn right toes to the front end of our mat. Align your right heel with your left arch. When you feel ready, bend that right knee. Find your Warrior Two, looking out over your right hand. Center your body weight equally between your feet. Good, now try lifting your right heel while you're here. And then push the right heel back down and lift that left arm alongside your left ear. Extend the right arm a little farther forward, and as the right arm starts to lift, let's lower the left. Turn your right palm to the sky. Feel that deep stretch going all the way up the right side of your body. And then start to pull your right leg straight without locking. And that takes us into reverse triangle. From there, let's return to that start position by opening the arms. And now we're ready for triangle. So imagine that we're doing this with our back against the wall. Our left hip starts to pull left. Our right arm is reaching all the way out as far as we can go. Once we can't go any farther, let's lower the right and lift the left. Feel your left shoulder pressed open against that imaginary wall. Feel your left hip pressing forward. Breathe into all that open space of your triangle. Notice if you're feeling tension in your shoulder or your neck. Relax that. Soften your face and breathe. Let's take one more inhale. On the exhale, now we'll bend the right knee. Then you can either place your forearm on your thigh Or you could reach your hand to the mat, and that's simply extended angle pose. On the exhale, start revolving the upper body. Once you get your hands to the mat, lift to the ball of your left foot so we're back in lunge. And then we're going to inhale the right arm to the side, and as we exhale, revolve at the waist, taking us into twisting lunge. From here, I want you to lower the right arm just to shoulder level, and then lift the left arm. We're back in our airplane lunge. And then see if you can lift your upper body into high lunge. And add the arms to the sky for crescent lunge. Good. Exhale, let's fold forward, hands to the mat. Step that right foot back into a sturdy plank. Exhale as we lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Now you can stay in plank or insert a push-up. Exhale, back up, downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward, right foot steps forward, toes in, heels out. Inhale as we roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. And exhale to our heart. Now let's keep our hands at our heart and start to bend our knees like we're going to sit down in a tiny chair. And while we're sitting, we're going to pull the knees closer together. And then once we've got our tailbone in our chair, see if you can extend your arms alongside your ears, lifting your chest. Good. Now as we exhale, start to hinge forward as you straighten your legs. And then once we're there, we can feel our ribs and our thighs. Cradle your elbows again and let your head drop within that frame. Let's release our fingers to the mat. Take that giant step back with our right foot this time into lunge. Push your right heel down, turn your right toes out. Align your left heel with the back of your right heel, and let's start lifting upper body. So we're coming right back up into Warrior One. Good. Now let's open the arms wide, open your heart. And then start to pull that front leg straight as we rotate upper body, bringing us into our 5-pointed star. We've got our feet a little wider than our hips, toes and heels out, palms to the sky. Breathe. Let's inhale the arms up. Exhale, open just the arms. We're going to hook them together behind us. Start to pull down with your hooked hands. Roll your shoulder blades together. Tip your head back. Open your throat. And then inhale the spine back to neutral. And exhale, begin to hinge forward. Lead with your ribs. Folding down as far as we can go. Once we're down, as far as we can go, let the head drop. And then try lifting your arms higher to the sky. As we exhale, let your hands release. They're going to trickle back down onto the mat. And then from here, just push in your palms so your arms get straighter and straighter. And then try lifting onto the balls of your feet so the heels are raising up. We're going to push the heels back down and then bend your knees like you're pulling your tailbone down. Push the legs straight again and rise up. Press the heels down, bend your knees, and pull that tailbone down. Try again. Arms go straight, legs go straight. Lift up your heels. Push your heels down, and then bend your knees and pull your tailbone down. And then just push arms and legs straight once again. Inhale, flat back, look out. Exhale, arms go wide for airplane. And then inhale as we come all the way to standing. And let's return to 5-pointed star. So we've got our palms facing open and we breathe. From here, let's lower the left arm. It's going to make a full circle around and come back open. Same with the right. Let it lower and make a full circle around and open. And then try both arms together. Full circle and open. Try again. Full circle and open. One more time. Full circle and open. And then turn your palms to face forward. Let your hands meet in front of your body. Lace your fingers. Press your index fingers together. And then start to lift the arms. Again, framing your head without feeling any shoulder shrugs. Now let's reopen the arms so we're back in our star. Now we're ready to turn our left toes to the front end of your mat. Align that left heel with your right arch. When you're feeling ready, bend your knee. Look out over that hand. Warrior 2. Now try lifting your left heel while you're here. And then we'll press the heel back down. Extend that left arm a little farther forward. As we lift the left, we lower the right. Reverse warrior. And now while we're still in reverse, try pulling your left leg straighter and straighter without locking for our reverse triangle. And then let's bring ourselves back into our start position. We're ready for triangle. We're doing this with our backs against the wall. So we're simply pulling our right hip right, and we're stretching that left arm out as far out in front of us as we can. And then when we're ready, we can lower the left and lift the right. And that brings us into our triangle. Nice and open and flat. Breathing into all that space. Not feeling any tension or stress in our neck or our shoulder. Now let's take one more inhale in triangle. On the exhale, let's start to bend the left knee. We can either place our left hand on the mat, or we could place our left forearm on our thigh. And then as we exhale, let's start to revolve our upper body. Moving ourselves back into a lunge. Once there, let's keep the right hand pressing down. Inhale your left arm to the side and exhale into your twisting lunge. Good, now just bring the left arm down to about shoulder level. We'll lift the right arm, there's our airplane lunge. And then let's lift into high lunge. And add the arms for crescent lunge. Exhale as we fold forward, hands to the mat. Send that left foot back into plank. Exhale on the way down. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, tuck toes, and we're back up into down dog. Inhale again to plank. Now you can stay there or insert a push-up. Exhale back up into downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward, step the left foot forward, toes in, heels out. Let's inhale, roll the body up. Reach high, touch the sky. And then exhale, hands to your heart. Now let your arms extend long at your sides. And there's our mountain pose, and breathe. All right, so let's do a little standing balance work. find a focal point for your eyes and just fixate on that spot. Feel your navel drawing inward. That's going to give you a lot of stability. And begin to shift your weight into your right foot. Feel like you're keeping your weight pressed into the first 3 toes of your right foot. And then I want you to bend your left knee and pull your heel up behind you. See if you can place that foot in the palm of your hand. And then let that right arm come forward. So this would be our beginning stage of dancer pose. And we can remain in here, or we can open a little bit further. And then as we exhale, let's bring the arm down first. And then we can bring that foot down. And we're back into mountain pose. Good. Breathe. So now we're ready for the other side. Same thing. We've got our focal point. We can feel our navel pulling in to give us some good stability. We begin to shift our weight into our left foot, keeping our weight pressed into those first 3 toes so it doesn't roll to the edge. And then bend the right knee and see if you can place your foot in the palm of your hand. And then you can bring the left arm forward and open that if you wish. And then as we exhale, let's bring the arm down, return the foot, and there we are, standing mountain pose once again. Let's inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale as we sink. Left foot back, right foot back into plank. Keep your left shoulder over your left wrist. Go ahead and open for side plank. Modify to the side of your left knee if you'd like. Now let the right arm come right across the side of your right ear, right palm to the sky. We'll inhale that arm back up. Come back around into full plank. Now just lift your left foot so you're in a one-legged plank. And then try pushing back into 3-legged dog. Good, and then come forward again into your one-legged plank and set that foot down. Now we'll switch. So let's keep right shoulder over right wrist, turning to the side for side plank. And then see if you can take that left arm, let it lay right across your left ear with your palm to the sky. Inhale the arm back up. Exhale back around into full plank. And then once there, let's lift the right foot and press back into 3-legged dog. And then come forward again into your one-legged plank. Good, now set that foot down. And then from there, just ease to your knees. The tops of your feet will separate our knees. Keep your big toes touching, push back. Extended child's pose. And breathe. Let's take that left arm and pass it through the right armpit. Let your shoulder rest on the mat. Come back out and we'll switch. Passing right through left and sink down. And then bring that arm back out and extend to child's pose. Palms flat, scoop the belly, and let's round, round, round up, bringing us into our cat. Sink our navel, lift our tailbone, open for cow. Try again, let's round out for cat. And again, open for cow. And then just return to your neutral spine. Let's extend the right leg back, push out through the right heel, add the left arm forward for spinal balance. And then try lifting your left foot while you're here so it's not helping you balance. And then let's bring that hand and foot back down and simply pull the right knee forward so it's behind the right wrist. And then we're going to use our left hand to guide that heel over so it's aimed at our left hip bone. Try pointing your right knee to the side of your mat and moving into pigeon pose. So we know if we don't want to do forward pigeon, we simply flip over onto our back and move into upside down pigeon. We want to ease the body down. And while you're here, I want you to press the outer edge of your right pinky toe into the mat and press the top of your left foot into the mat. So we're really keeping this an active stretch. We're going to feel this in the outside of our right hip and the front of our left thigh. Take one more inhale. On the exhale, let's start to slowly rise up, bringing us into our third position pigeon. Good, and then simply sit down onto that right hip. And I'm going to swing the left leg around. We'll keep the right knee bent, but let's bring it upright. All right, once it's upright, we're going to start by wrapping the left arm around the bent right knee. Inhale, sit taller and straighter. Exhale, let's start looking over that shoulder. And then let's untwist and place our hands on either side of our straight leg. Try to inch them a little further forward. Now, we're going to use that right arm, wrap it around the bent right knee. Come around with your left hand. See if you can grab hold of your hand or get them as close as you can. And then we're going to sit up really tall. And we're going to turn and look over our left shoulder. Good. Now as we exhale, let's release. Go ahead and stretch your right leg out straight. Keep a little bit of a bend in your knees as you come forward and hook around your toes. Pull your ribs closer to your thighs. And push your legs a little straighter as you melt farther forward. And then from there, let's slowly rise back up. Once we're up, let's bend our knees and come into butterfly. So let your feet just rest in your hands. Pull your heels in as close to your body as you can. Keep your spine nice and open, your head lifted, and just keep drawing your knees closer to the mat, breathing into inner thighs and outer hips. Let's take one more inhale. Exhale, let's release a little bit, and then just fold your knees together so you can come back around onto all fours. So once we are back on all fours, let's try it with the other side. So now push your left leg behind you and add your right arm forward, spinal balance. While you're here, try lifting that right foot so it's not helping you balance. And then we'll bring the hand and foot back down, and let's pull the left knee forward so it's behind the left wrist. This time you're going to use your right hand to guide that left heel over towards your right hip bone. Keep opening your left knee towards the side of your mat, and then we inch ourselves a little further down. And again, we're going to work at pressing the outer edge of our left pinky toe into the mat and the top of our right foot into the mat. Take one more inhale. On the exhale, let's start to rise up into our third position pigeon. Good, and then from there, we're going to have a seat onto that hip. And let's swing the right leg around. We'll keep the left knee bent, but now it's upright. So take that right arm and wrap it around the bent left knee. Inhale, taller and straighter. Exhale, start looking over your left shoulder. And then as we exhale, let's untwist. And let's walk our hands so they're forward on either side of that straight leg. And now we wrap the left arm around the bent left knee. Come around with that right hand. See if we can hook them together or get them nice and close. And then once there, we'll inhale, sit taller and straighter. And let's look over that right shoulder. As we exhale, let's untwist. Go ahead and stretch that leg out. Got a little bit of a bend in our knees as we come forward and grab our toes, and then we're going to pull our ribs closer to our thighs. Melt your body down as you push your legs a little straighter. And then let's release our toes and slowly come back up. Now once we're back up, let's place our hands on the mat behind us so our fingers are pointing right at our buttocks. Think about really opening your heart, holding your belly button tight, and then begin to press the bottoms of your feet towards the mat as you pull your hips away from the mat. And that's going to bring us into a reverse plank. And then as we exhale, we can ease ourselves back down. And once we're down, once again, let's walk those hands forward, push back through the tailbone, draw yourself down into your forward bend. And then we'll slowly come back up. And then once you've made it up, let's bend our knees and place our hands behind our thighs. Start by scooping the belly in and rounding your spine so your chin actually tucks in toward your chest and you're just hanging back. Let's inhale, lift up, tip your head back, open your throat. And again, we'll scoop and round. And then lift and open. And then just bring yourself to neutral and see if you can find your balance on your tailbone. So on this, we're going to make sure that the back stays nice and straight. We're not letting it round out. And then once you're ready, see if you can start extending your legs. Go where you can without rounding your back. And then when you feel ready, let's add the arms. And start to slowly open down like someone has a big iron and they're ironing you into the mat. Once you've made it all the way down, stretch your body super straight. Push out through your heels, reach out through your fingertips. And then feel your body go soft. Float the arms back up and let them rest at your sides. Bend the knees and we'll walk our feet in. Keep your feet spaced apart about hips distance. You've got your toes in slightly, heels out slightly, and enough space between your butt and your heels that when we lift up into bridge, we're not feeling any strain or stress in the knees, but we're feeling lots of activation in the back side of the body. While we're here, try clasping your hands beneath you, walking your shoulder blades a little closer together, pushing your knuckles into the mat. And then let's release the hands and slowly but surely melt yourself back down one segment at a time. Once you've made it back to the mat, extend the right leg straight and pull your left knee to your chest. Let's circle that knee around and around. And then just keep it tucked in nice and close. Tighten the belly and bring your nose up to meet your knee. Rest your head back down and switch legs. So now bring the other knee in, nice and close to your body. And start with just that knee circle around and around. And then keep the knee tucked in. Tighten the belly, press through the back of the ribs, but bring your nose to meet your knee. And then you can rest that head back down. And now bring both knees in at the same time. And circle both knees around and around. And then let's go the other way. And then from there, let's place the right foot on the floor with the knee bent and extend your left leg towards the sky. Walk your hands up as close to your ankle as you can and start by pulling your toes over your head. And then while you're here, see if you can push your right leg straight out onto the mat. And place your right hand on the outside of your left ankle. Open your left arm to the side and start to bring that left leg across the midline of your body. And then we'll bring the leg back to center. Let it rebend. Place your foot on the mat. And then just open that left knee. So you're going to press down into the mat. Use your left hand to press on the inner left thigh. And it's like your legs shape a number 4. And then from there, let's stretch out the left leg and bring both knees back in. This time we're just going to rock a few times from side to side. Come back to center. And then go ahead and rest your right foot down, or your left foot down, and extend your right leg towards the sky. Think about pulling your toes over your head. And then from there, push the left leg straight out. Take your right hand, or your left hand on the outside of your right ankle. Open the right arm, and then start to draw the right leg across the midline of your body. And then we can bring the leg back to neutral. Let's rebend the knee. Place the foot on the floor with the knee bent, and then let that right knee drop open to the side. You can use your right hand to push on that right inner thigh. And then extend that leg out straight, and let's push out through the heels once again. And you can let your legs go soft. And let's rebend both the knees, feet on the mat. Now let's open the arms wide to the side and cross your right leg over your left. Start to drop both of your knees to the left. Take them as far as you can go and start looking to your right. And then we'll bring the knees back to neutral. While they're still crossed, lift your feet from the floor. See if you can grab hold of your ankles and just pull your legs closer to your body. And then we can release, set the feet back down, and change the cross of your legs. So now you're going to go left over right. Let your arms go wide and drop your knees to the right as you look left. And then we'll bring the knees back to neutral. While they're still crossed, let's lift them from the floor. Grab hold of your ankles and try to pull those legs in closer to your body. And then let's release, and we can uncross. So now we've got both feet once again on the mat. Arms at your sides, palms to the sky, toes in, heels out. Let's go back up into bridge. And again, make sure when you're in your bridge, you're not feeling any weight pressed into your neck. Try bringing your left knee to your chest, and then just extend the left leg towards the sky. Start to lower that leg. Drag your heel all the way to the mat. And then slide the foot back in. And switch. So now just extend the right leg to the sky. Lower the leg. Once your heel touches the mat, drag the foot back in and return to your bridge. And then slowly, again, one vertebra at a time, we're going to melt back into the mat. And once we've made it back to the mat, you can pull your knees in. Feel that really good stretch going all the way down the length of your spine into your gluteals. Adding that gentle rock to massage either side of our spine. And then circling our knees to get into that lower back. And then let's reverse. And then just keep your knees tucked in and start to separate your knees. See if you can get the soles of your feet to press together. So just like we did seated, but this would be the lying butterfly. And then while you're here, let's separate the feet, press the flat feet to the sky, pull down with your hands. There's our dead bug. And then try stretching the legs out straighter and wider into lying fan. And then let your legs pull closer and closer together over your head. And then let's rebend the knees. Rest your feet back down. And you can slide your legs out one at a time. Once they've made it to an extended position, arms at your sides, palms face the sky. Tighten the legs, push out through the heels of your feet. Same with the arms. Stretch the arms really straight so you're tightening the muscles in your arms. And then let everything go soft. And again, push out through the heels of your feet, tightening the legs. Stretch the arms super straight. And then let everything relax. And just let your body become one with the mat. So we're just breathing, releasing any tightness or tension that might remain. And allowing yourself complete relaxation. Keep your face soft. Relax the muscles in your neck. Down into those shoulders. The world is now too small for anything but brotherhood. We are not here on earth to see through each other. We are here to see each other through. Let us set aside all of our anxious thoughts. Make a choice to live today with courage, with an open heart and a grateful heart, spreading random acts of kindness wherever we can. Know that my soul honors your soul. I honor that place in you where the entire universe resides. I honor the light, the love, the truth, and the beauty within you because it's also within me. In sharing these things, we are united, we are the same, we are one. Namaste. All right, so go out and have a wonderful day. Don't forget when you're out and about to wear your mask, cover your nose and your mouth. Make sure you wash your hands 20 seconds at a time and that you're keeping that appropriate social distance. Have a great day. Thank you so much for joining me. I love seeing all your little names there because I know that you're out there. And I'll be back in touch tomorrow night to let you know what we've got going on Monday. Take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.